Hi. That was too much. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay. Hi. Okay, so my name is Kelsey. Thank you guys so much for 7,000 subscribers. I didn't think that it was ever going to get that big. I really appreciate everyone watching. We're just going to read a couple of Reddit stories, see how some long content goes. I'm not going to chit chat too much because people get bored and I want you to keep watching. So, anyways, enjoy. Okay, our first story is titled, Am I the asshole for refusing to house my 25-year-old niece after a few days turned into maybe forever? Ugh. I don't want anyone to live in my house for too long. My partner, 51 male, myself, 47 female, and our four kids. Sorry. You know what? Let me read the story. And our four kids, 16, 16, 19, and 20. Okay, at least they're older. The kids go back and forth to their other parents as we are a blended family. We live in a 5-bedroom house in an established suburban neighborhood in a large-ish city. You know what? Good for them. Last night, my partner's sister called and told us she had news and a couple questions for us. The news was her daughter, 25 female, has been offered a job in our city. They currently live across the country from us. She asked if her daughter could live with us when she comes here. Why does your daughter not have an apartment lined up? I'm sorry, what? Anyways, fine. The economy's terrible. We don't have any issues with family coming to stay on their vacations with us. We have a large walkout basement with a room that could be used as a bedroom with some work. We have a hangout area our kids use in the basement with a TV and couches. There is a room that could be used as a bedroom. It has a proper window, but needs a door. However, the bathroom is the one the two oldest share together, so it wouldn't be solely the nieces. I know we have enough space, but also I know that we don't have a tolerance for open-ended guests. That's fair. The ask started with, could she stay here for a couple of days, then morphed to a month, and then possibly 3 months as there is a probation period on the job. This all happened within the span of minutes. No, I need a straight answer. What do you want? Tell me that, and I need to know how long you're planning on staying in my house. Because what? I have 4 kids. I don't need another one. Anyways, my partner's sister said her daughter would probably want her own place eventually. Eventually? Excuse me, what? Eventually? Staying here for 1 to 2 weeks, sure, but for an undetermined amount of time is a bit much. Eventually is crazy. This doesn't need to be permanent, girl. She doesn't cook much and can be picky with food. What she does eat and can cook, we don't keep in the house due to a food allergy one of our kids has. It would be okay if she had the food in the basement, but not in our kitchen. She may bring her dog and cat. 2 of the kids are super allergic to that and it's a deal breaker for us. You're not even supposed to be here for that long. You're not bringing your dog and your cat while my kids are allergic. That is why you get your own apartment and you prioritize getting your own apartment for your dog and cat. What? Anyways, I'm sorry. She's pissing me off. I really don't know her well. I've met her twice and she was not talked to me either time. She came off as very aloof. So we're not even close. Like, anyways, I'm sorry. I think. Her family is very sparse and evasive with information. The date she is coming out keeps changing. Where she works is a big mystery. No one will divulge, even when flat out asked to share. And so many things like if her boyfriend is coming or not, and if she will drive out a car. We aren't fans of subterfuge. There is no state secrets with this, especially if someone is asking to live with us. Our niece is an only child who is closely parented. Her mom keeps tabs on her daughter, and I don't want to get involved with that. Our kids all have age-appropriate freedoms. We will not police a 25-year-old and grill her comings and goings. It isn't our business. We feel like she needs to adult in this situation, and we are not taking on a 5th child. Exactly. We don't want to upset the rest of the family or cause any friction. Saying no will absolutely cause issues. With living together might cause so many more. So am I the asshole for not letting our niece live with us for an undisclosed amount of time? No. You are expecting this person to come into your house and they won't even tell you where she's working. That's weird. Like, I don't know. If you are asking me such a big favor as to like invade my home, I need to know what we're doing. I need a time frame. I need to know, like, okay, are you working like a night shift, a day shift? Are you going to be waking up in the middle of the night and waking up my kids? Like, I don't care that they're older. Like, they're 16, whatever. They still have a sleep schedule. If you're going to be waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I need to know what's going on so I can prepare. No, they're being shady and you can be shady back. Absolutely not. I don't care. And call me the bad guy, but I don't want people in my home. I will show up for family when need be, but I really draw the line at someone coming into my home. My mom's the same way. It's not my house. It's my mom's house. But either way, we're like, we'd rather try to help you get like somewhere else to stay than stay in our house. We don't have the space like they do, but either way, not the asshole. That's my little stamp of approval. Not the asshole. I just realized that my shirt has been sitting there the whole time, and I'm so sorry. I promise I'm not a pig. I just have piles in my room. Anyways, don't look at that. Okay, this one actually pissed me off a little bit. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that paternity leave isn't a holiday? I, 30 female, gave birth to our son a few days ago. It was incredibly traumatic. I had a severe postpartum hemorrhage, lost 1.8 liters of blood, and had emergency surgery to remove my placenta. I'm still recovering. Jesus, that sounds... Oh my God. Our son was born with a pulmonary atresia with intact ventricular septum and was admitted straight to the NICU. He'll likely need heart surgery, and we've since been told that they found another abnormality they're investigating. My husband has a son from a previous relationship, Greg. I want to be clear that I have no issues with Greg meeting his little brother or spending time with his dad. I've never asked him to choose between his two children. 2 days ago, after I gave birth, I thought Greg's mom would bring him to meet the baby before taking him home. Instead, my husband collected Greg and spent the entire day with him. They went to the London Eye, had lunch, and he had a beer, then went home to play Xbox until Greg was collected around 9 p.m. Why are we doing touristy things while my wife is bleeding out in the hospital? Excuse me? And already pissed off. Oh my God. During that day, my phone stopped recording. We're gonna hope that we're all good. We're gonna read fast and then we're gonna work on this. Anyways, during the day, my husband spent around 20 minutes with our newborn in the NICU and barely saw me. My mom stayed with me from the postnatal ward, but she couldn't come into the NICU, so I was making my own way to see our son while recovering from major blood loss and surgery. Already means for divorce. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. When I explained that I wasn't upset that Greg had visited, but that I hadn't expected to be left alone all day while our baby was critically ill, my husband became defensive. I don't care. He said he enjoyed spending time with Greg and that he was being a parent. I replied that I wasn't saying he shouldn't be a parent to Greg. I was saying I needed him to be a husband to me and a father to our newborn during what was a medical emergency. When I later explained how serious my blood loss had been, his response was, "My sister lost 5. I don't give a fuck about your sister. Your wife is bleeding out and you don't care." The next day I told him doctors had found another abnormality with our son's heart. He complained that nobody had told him. I pointed out that he'd already left because he'd only spent 20 minutes in the NICU. Now I've been discharged, but our son is still in the NICU. I'm exhausted and terrified to leave him, while my husband has again spent the morning taking Greg to the cinema. I'm sick of this man. Oh my God. I finally told him that paternity leave isn't supposed to be a holiday and that I don't feel supported. I said if this is what his paternity leave looks like, I'd almost rather he went back to work because at least then I'd understand why I was doing everything alone. He says I'm being unfair because he's trying to balance both children. Do you do all of this effort? Are you this involved when you're actually working and then you come home and you're tired? Because like I feel like you're using this as an excuse to not be in the NICU with your kid that could die and your wife that could also die and was close to dying and bleeding out. Like, you don't care about her. Like, I hate men that like start, I don't know if we don't know anything from before in this marriage, but I hate people that like start to have this like asshole behavior after the kid is born or after someone's pregnant, and then they start acting different. And it's just like, you've waited until this is too late or I have to make this big decision. And you're choosing to do this now. Fuck you. Fuck you. Actually. Okay, we're gonna leave it a little more lighthearted at the end. The title is, Am I the Asshole? We Left Our Friend in Another Country. And you may be saying, Kelsey, that's not lighthearted. Like, that's really evil. But it makes sense. So a couple of years ago, me and my 3 other lads went on a holiday to Cyprus. We all get along great and have done so for 4 years whilst in uni. This one guy in our group, we'll call him Ellis. He's the type of guy that says he'll meet us at the train station at 8 a.m. and 8:30 we'll give him a ring, and he's just hopping into the shower and leaving. He'd be late for his own graduation, wedding, and probably funeral. So after 5 days of sunbathing, drinking, and eating good food, it's our final day. We're all chilling in the villa, and Ellis decides to go for a hike. No stress, we have 7 hours to leave. He heads off, and we say we'll get all of his stuff in the car ready to go. It was all packed anyways. Why are we hiking 7 hours? I don't know. 7 hours is a long time, but like not enough time to like go on a hike, come back, shower, get ready, and then go to the airport and catch the plane. Anyways, whatever. 3 hours go by, and we give Ellis a call saying he needs to turn back now. He says no problem and starts his journey back. He's having a coffee at a cafe. Another 2 hours go by. We call Ellis, and he says he's on his way back. He doesn't sound like he's moving. We check his location. He's at a cafe like a 3-hour walk away. Sir. It's a Sunday. We don't know any taxi ranks numbers or anything, so we give him a call saying that he needs to get a lift back to the apartment or meet us at the airport. No worries, lads. I'll run back. We tried to plead for him to just get a taxi, but he's frugal and won't get a taxi, so we text him saying his suitcase is at the villa and we'll have to leave as our taxi was booked at the last minute anyway. He says that's fine, I'll make it back in time. No, you won't, sir. 3 hours away is insane. He doesn't. He didn't even try to make it back quickly. 3 hours later, we're sat on the plane, and we get a flurry of texts. I'm back now. Where are you? When's the taxi coming to pick me up? Why didn't you arrange your own thing? What do you mean, when's the taxi coming to pick me up? We're gonna arrange it for you when you were late and we don't know when you're coming back? No. You're delusional. We just had to say we got on the plane and he needs to get the next one. He was fuming. His parents and girlfriend kicked off at us. I can't help but feel like he deserved it. He did deserve it. Because y'all told him when he needed to be back. Y'all reminded him 2 times that he needs to get back now. And the fact that he wasn't texting y'all until y'all were sat on the plane, not like just got to the airport or anything. You guys were on the plane and then you get text that he's finally back. He wanted everyone to miss the plane and lose their money? I don't understand. I don't get the logic there, because what's wrong with you? I hate late people, and you can play your little late games when it's just meeting someone for dinner. We can eat without you. Fine, you're gonna miss out on our chit chat. In another country, I don't play about cruise ships and I don't play about airplanes. You need to be there. I'm at airplanes and cruise ships at least 2 to 3 hours early. Maybe with an airplane, maybe an hour and a half, but still. You're there early because they will leave you. They don't care. They don't give a rat's ass. But yeah, no, I despise late people, and Ellis deserved it. Not the asshole at all. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed these 3 Reddit stories. I may read some more. We'll see. Tell me how you liked it. Give me some comments. Give me any suggestions. And I hope that you have a great day. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh my gosh, wait, yes. Don't forget to subscribe. But anyways, yes. Bye!